Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. Yeah, today is me showing you why I shouldn't be allowed to go shopping on my own. So, for those who don't know, I came back last week from 2 weeks in Japan, mostly in Tokyo, and my bank account doesn't like me right now. You can say hi to the hands separately if you want, Drag. Also, hello, Drag. Hello, Nick. Why is... right. My larger preview isn't right. There we go. I know the hands are out of focus. Other things are probably going to be out of focus. We're going to try and deal with the focus once we've actually got something in the frame. Actually, let's... About here. There we go. So, where do I start? I think I start here, right? With the most expensive individual purchase of the entire trip. So you guys may have seen her on social media, and if dolls terrify you, you may wish to look away. And she's also not going to fit in this space. So this is Mini Kalla. And she is extremely large. Hello, cat. Right. So yes, this is Mini Kalla. She is a Volks Dolphy Dream sister in the flesh skin tone with head number 24. And yes, showing myself, yes. Obviously, she doesn't quite look like me at the moment. I need to get her some glasses, and I need to make her some ears. But then she'll be a good mini Kalla. How much do you guys want to know about how much things cost? She looks cursed. No, she's adorable, card. I don't know what you're talking about. A lot. Yes. So I'm looking at the Volks website. She was 65,780 yen. And that's just for the body with the eyes and the wig. Everything else she's wearing were additional costs, of which I've lost a lot of the packaging, so I probably won't be able to tell you everything. So let's move her over. $30 or $50 there. Yeah, try timesing that by at least 10 and possibly more. So down here, these shoes, 4,840 yen, apparently. That's about as much as I pay for shoes. Drag, I really wish you hadn't done that conversion. Oh good, I thought that ended up being rather too much. I'm trying not to think about it. What else have we got here? These thigh highs, which actually don't match her skin tone. These fake cat thigh highs. So those were 1,760 yen. But yeah, you see what I mean when I said that she's the most expensive individual thing I bought. What's this one? Ah, yes. The underwear she's wearing, which I'm not going to show off. 4,180 yen. Actually, I should probably... Where is it? She did technically come with some underwear to wear. There's a slip there, but she's not wearing it. So that came with the doll. I seem to have misplaced the packaging from this outfit that she's wearing, the hoodie dress. It's probably in the range of 4,500 yen-ish. But it's very cute, right? So she's also currently wearing, I don't know if you can tell, but this isn't actually the vinyl. She's wearing a full body suit that is to stop the potential staining of the body. And that was 2,640 yen. She's also got... There's a little headpiece that's under there, which was this. Only 330 yen though. The extra cost must have come from the abnormally long neck. No. Yeah, she does have rather a long neck. That's just how they are. So I'm gonna move her out the way now because I think I've dealt with everything that she is actually currently wearing. This is the stand that she's about to go back onto. I didn't bring the box in and I don't remember how much it cost. I think it was like 6,000 something yen. But But it's a pretty chunky, hefty stand, and it keeps her standing upright. I'm going to return her to that now. I bought her extra hands. 3 pairs of extra hands. Some open hands, some cute hands that the lady helping me recommended, and these are hands for holding things. These are all 2,200 yen. We've got this. This is cleaning cream for if I do manage to get her stained. I don't think the price is on here. Nope, I don't think the price is on here. It's one for when I want to throw hands. Yes, I can throw hands literally now. Hairbrush. I was recommended to get this as well. 990 yen apparently. It's basically just a toothbrush with a pointy end for styling. Some more clothes. This is a long skirt. Have the thing for that. 4,180 yen. Man, Drag, you are on top of these conversions, aren't you? And the top to go with that skirt, I have misplaced what that came in, so I don't remember how much this is. And I think that's everything that has to do with my decision to obtain an extremely large doll. What do we go to next? I feel like I should go to the large box of stuff, as in the largest container here, just to make it easy for me to do that stuff. So I went to Tokyo Disney. I spent 1 day in Disneyland and 1 day in Disney Sea. And I don't know how I came away with this much Disney stuff. As I said, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. Lena Bell. She's one of Duffy's friends. The Duffy Friends stuff is only available in Disney Sea. I knew I was coming home with her. So she's about that big. Doll next to hand? You want the doll next to... Okay. Alright. Here's Mini Kalla, here's my hand. Mini Kalla is about 55 centimeters tall, I believe. Oh no, Drag, you're doing totals? You're going to kill me. Anyway, yeah. Lena Bell, she's adorable. No, you could absolutely do it. I will just suffer. Yep. Once again, we're going to have to deal with the fact that the camera's live view keeps turning off. Yes, that timer. We get about 15 minutes before I have to turn the live view back on again, because that's just how this DSLR works. Yes. Lena Bell, she's adorable. There's more Lena Bell in here somewhere. Like a smaller Lena Bell. I don't have the prices for either of these Lena Bells because I had the tags taken off when I bought them because I wanted to use them in the park. So this Lena Bell's dressed in her detective gear. In case you wondered why I like Lena Bell. She's a detective, like me. And she's adorable. This has a ball chain for hanging it off something and a safety pin for backup in case that fails. It does look like a Sherlock outfit, doesn't it? It's adorable. They didn't seem to have the detective outfit for the larger plush. Speaking of more Lena Bell, it's a tin. It's a tin of some kind of snacks. It says Lena Bell is really smart and loves to solve mysteries. What mystery will you solve with Lena Bell? 1,000 yen on the bottom of this pen. And I have not opened this. Let's see what's in here, huh? Obviously I saw an example of what was in here when I bought it, but I don't remember. It's adorable biscuits. Are the green ones a different shape? The green ones are a different shape. The green ones are Duffy. I wonder if they're a different flavor or anything. Alright. What else? I think I'll keep going with the stuff I got in Disney Sea, huh? Here's another tin of edible snacks. This one's from Fantasy Springs. And it's shaped like a book. Yep, some kind of snacks in that. Yes, they are definitely eatable. These are... Okay, it says they're chocolates, actually. 1,600. I mostly got this for the tin. Because it's book-shaped. Speaking of book-shaped, the same book. But this is a snack case that I got to buy as an add-on to one of my meals. Does it have the price on it? No. Hello, Heike. Did I say that? So it opens up there, and then also... I had difficulty opening this before. Right, there we go. And then also open it up here, and you can put sweets in this. It came with a little container of basically Smarties or M&Ms, you know, candy-coated chocolates, which I didn't actually put in here. And you can hang it off your bag or whatever. There. More Fantasy Springs stuff. Another addition to one of my meals. This is a fabric placemat. It's got the same Fantasy Springs graphic on that. And another one on the back. So many different characters on here. Once again, doesn't have a price attached to it. I'm sure I can look those up later. What else? Let's continue with Fantasy Springs. How many additions to meals did I get? It was those two on my Disney Sea Day. One of them with my lunch and one of them with my dinner. Actually, I have a thing that I kept from my lunch. This is actually the container that the meal came in, the little snack box from the Lookout Cookout. And I kept it because it's an adorable little map of Neverland. Speaking of the Lost Boys in Neverland, hat. It's an adorable hat. Adorable, warm, just great. I, once again, don't have the tag for this because I wore it. At one point when I was sitting around in the aggravative area, Aladdin walked past and told me he liked my hat, so worth it. What else have we got? I'm trying to stick to the stuff from Disney Sea at the moment. Here's a little plush of Chandu the tiger, who was part of the Sinbad Storybook Voyage ride, and he's adorable. Look at him. He does have a price attached to him still, I think. There we go. 3,000 yen. Look at him. He's cute. What else is in here? Well, let's stick to plushies and go for the plushie I didn't intend to come away with, but I did. Who's also not going to fit under here. Say hello to Pluto. So there's this like carnival game thing you can do in Disney Sea. It's called Abu's Bazaar. This is huge. He's not as big as Mini Kalla, but he's huge. I believe this cost me 700 yen to play. You basically get to roll balls down this stepped gradient, and if you get one into a hole, you win a prize. The prizes were either this rather large Pluto or some Mickey and Minnie like plastic figures that were about like half the height. How many extra suitcases did I bring? I had 2 suitcases. One large suitcase and one medium suitcase. But yeah, I didn't intend to win this. You actually do get a consolation prize if you miss, and those consolation prizes are pins, which would have been far easier to carry around, given that I did this far too early in the day. And then I had to carry him around all day, but he's adorable, it's fine. He also stands up really well, which you can't tell, but the bottom has like a maybe cardboard base, so it's flat, so he stands up well. Unintentional giant plushie because I'm far too good at carnival games, apparently. That might be all the Disney Sea stuff now. I mean, some of the other stuff I may have bought on the Disney Sea day, but I can't remember. Camera timer. Yep, just a second. Thank you. Right. Disneyland. Is this even going to fit in the frame out as well? Popcorn bucket. So while I was there, it was the Vanellope's Sweet Pop World event in Disneyland, and that included this adorable popcorn bucket, which basically looks like a popcorn cart made of sweets. And this still smells of curry popcorn that I got on my day at Disney Sea, which wasn't nearly as nice as the strawberry Neapolitan flavor that I got this with at Disneyland. Yeah, curry pop. They have a major range of different popcorns at the Tokyo Disney parks. There's so many. And I only got to try 2 of them. Yep, definitely still smells curry popcorn. The curry popcorn was actually slightly spicier than the completely non-spicy butter curry chicken kids meal thing at the at Lookout Cookout. It surprises more than just popcorn. Yeah, more. Yeah, in most places you have like salted popcorn, sweet popcorn, and like butter popcorn, really. But Tokyo Disney has like matcha white chocolate or roast beef or whenever I eventually get to go back again, I'm gonna try some different flavors. I said the strawberry Napoleon stuff was really great because it was like strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla popcorn all mixed together. Speaking of the Vanellope event, I got a pin. Yeah, it says Vanellope's Sweet Pop World. There was a parade and everything. It was pretty cool. Very sweet. And I don't know if this... I don't know if this was available specifically for that event, but this is another candy case, like that Fantasy Springs book one, that I got as an addition when I bought my lunch. I can't open this either. There we go. Once again, it came with some chocolate. That chocolate has never been in here. It's just really cute. And weak to cute stuff. And weak to cute exclusive stuff. I didn't actually share the price of that pin, did I? The pin was 1,200 yen. The chocolate went somewhere else, yes. It became breakfast one morning, I think. Tokyo Disney Resort bucket hat. This is probably the most useful of these things so far. 3,000 yen. I'm going to be wearing this summer. It's got a whole bunch of like actual patches sewn to it. Speaking of special events, It's a Small World with Groot. So It's a Small World at Tokyo Disney is currently playing host to a bunch of Marvel characters. I got a pin for that. I know I did share with you guys a picture of the inside of It's a Small World again. So 1,400 yen for that pin. I like how the little Groot moves. I mean, It's a Small World is such a easy choice for me to get a bird picture from because there's those geese. They're in all of the It's a Small Worlds, I think. I also have this Groot. He was a blind box. I threw away the box, so I have no idea how much he cost. Let's get him out of that plastic. So he's just got a sign that says, I am Groot. A little backpack. This wasn't necessarily the one I wanted out of the blind box, so, but, you know, it's all fine. This isn't even technically a thing I bought. This is the little plastic thing that the alien mochi came in. The alien mochi themselves were, I think, I want to say they were 500 yen. And I would have got more of them if the queue for them wasn't half an hour long. Where's the bird much? Good question, Ethel. Also, hello, Ethel. Actually, no, there is birds. There is birds to come. Not in this box, though. Alright. I got this. Souvenir Medallion Collection book. So this is basically just a collection book for for pressed pennies. I've been kind of wanting somewhere to put all the pressed pennies I get. How many boxes? The rest is in bags. But yeah, I know this is specifically a Disney book, but it's going to get a lot of my pressed pennies from other places in it. I just thought this was pretty useful. Oh yeah, obviously I got some pressed pennies. And they're not going to show up very well on camera, but I've got Lena Bell there. I've got a Pluto one that specifically says February of this year, and a Stitch one from Tomorrowland, which might actually end up going to a friend who likes Stitch. Would I get a compressed penny with my face on it? Probably not. What else here is... Oh yeah. Mini ears. But on a keychain. Hey, I mean, the thumbnail picture for this stream has all of the bags in it. It's just, yeah, mini ears for Mini Kalla. Unfortunately, these are too small for Mini Kalla. I know, I tried. I hoped that they would be that they would work, but I got these before I got Mini Kalla. Did I buy cards along with this haul? Actually, I didn't do much card shopping at all. Mostly because my friends did a lot of their card shopping while I was at Disney. Fridge magnets. Because if you've seen my previous trip videos, you know I buy these. 1,100 yen. This is 1 out of 3 fridge magnets for this trip. Let's redo that a sec. Yeah. We have a bowl. Which is very well wrapped, even though I'm pretty sure this isn't ceramic. I could be wrong. One of the things I wanted to buy this trip was a cute bowl, because I don't have enough, like, large bowls for food. I know. It's not level, it's the live view on this camera. Yeah, this has Mickey on it, the Mount Prometheus from Disney Sea, Minnie, and the Disneyland Hotel. And then obviously the castle in the middle. And I don't actually know what this is made of. I thought this was melamine, but I think it might actually be ceramic. So I need to be kind of careful of where I put this now. I'm not going to throw that in the box. Oh, I forgot to say how much that was, didn't I? 1,900 yen. What was my thoughts on Tokyo Disney as a whole? I loved it. I want to go back because I missed so much stuff because I only had one day in each park. Also, I had plans. The plans fell apart immediately as I entered the park. It was definitely expensive. I bought a lot of ride skips. A lot. Well, I say a lot. They don't actually have a lot of rides you can pay to skip the line at Tokyo Disney, but I skipped. Yeah, I bought all of the DPAs at Disneyland and a few at Disney Sea. My favorite rides: Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast. Absolutely, no question. Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast. That was at Disneyland. Incredible ride. Incredible. My least favorite ride at Disneyland, by the way, was Splash Mountain because it was very, very uncomfortable. And I got soaked, and it was cold. What was Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast like? It's really hard to describe. How long were some of the lines? In Disneyland, not that bad. I think the longest line at Disneyland the day I went was probably for Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, and that was probably about like 70, 80 minutes. At Disney Sea, however, some of those lines, well, I believe the line for Tower of Terror got to 180 minutes. Incidentally, I did not ride Tower of Terror. Yeah, 70 to 80 minutes. That is, yeah, Drag. That's why I spent 2,000 yen to not stand in that line. Yeah, the wait times at Disney Sea were insane. I could have got more rides done at Disney Sea if I was willing to wait in a 3-digit long line, but I'm not. I'm willing to go to about 40 minutes, and beyond that, I really just don't want to. The longest line I waited in at Disneyland, I think, was about 50 minutes at the beginning of the day for Winnie the Pooh, uh, which was not signed that high when I joined that queue. Anyway, what else have we got? Another pin. This is specifically for the new light show on the castle at Disneyland. It says any wish can be ours if we reach for the stars. Reach for the Stars being the name of that show. So this pin is 1,200 yen. I just realized all the pins I bought are fairly large. Like, the Vanellope one's a decent size, but the other ones are kind of big. Yeah, did I see any cool wildlife? In the wild, not so much, beyond birds and things. Oh. Gacha. I got this gacha in Tomorrowland at Disneyland, and I literally haven't opened it, so let's do that now. I know it's the ride vehicle from Happy Ride with Baymax, because I can see into it. But it's really well wrapped up. Yeah, Drag's doing a great job of converting the prices and also totaling them up. Right. Okay. Now we can open this. So I believe this entire gacha ball can basically be used as a Christmas tree decoration. But inside here, we've got Baymax. So I guess this is half of the ride vehicle for Happy Ride with Baymax, because you actually sit in one of these behind Baymax. Yeah, my intention on Disneyland Day was to go straight into this queue and therefore avoid buying one of the Premier Access passes. By the time I got to this ride in the morning, it was already showing 70 minutes. So I bought the pass later in the day. And then I went to go join the queue for Pooh's Honey Hunt, which said it was 20 minutes and turned out to be twice that, so. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Kat. Time is money, and I only had one day in the park, and I wanted to do as much as I could. Is that everything? Nope. No, it isn't. So, 1,400 yen. This is a device for basically clipping your mini ears to the outside of your bag when you want to take them off your head. I have one of these for my own ones that I got off of Etsy, but at Tokyo Disney is where they sell these. Yeah, I still didn't see everything exactly. I ticked off almost everything on my priority list at Disneyland, and only about half of my priority list for Disney Sea. Because who knew that was going to be quite as insane as it was? Right, that's everything that came from the parks. So now we have. Do I have ears for the size of Mini Kalla? No, but I'm gonna see if I can get some or make some. The Disney store in Japan. Oh, I've just realized one of my things isn't here. Oh well. So this is a little hair clip shaped like Marie with some strawberries. I removed the tag from this, so I can't tell you how much it is. I then also forgot to wear it to the parks, so there was that. But yeah, I just realized one of my things from the Disney flagship Tokyo store isn't actually here. But I've got part of it. They had this gacha. Yep. It was a gacha for eco bags, so reusable bags. I pulled the Toy Story one. This is a small tissue packet holder that came with it. I don't actually have the bag here because it's still in my bag, I think. But I got that part, I guess. Also at the flagship. By the way, I'm also not showing you everything I bought because there is some things that are presents for people. And those I'm not actually going to show you those things. So I bought slightly more at these things than I'm showing you. But I got this guy. It's a little keyring plush of Eeyore, dressed as a snake because it's the ear of the snake. 2,400 yen. He is adorable. Look at him. Is it a ditto? No, it's a snack. Snack. Well, now that you've said it looks like a ditto. something that I don't have prices for. These were little blind bag things. They're little keyring shams of tails from various Disney cats. So I got Toulouse and Dinah. So I'm happy I got at least one of the Aristocats. Dinah's from Alice in Wonderland as Alice's cat, in case you weren't aware. This was also a blind bag thing, or this may have been a gacha actually, rather than a blind bag. No, I think it was a blind bag. Yeah, the tiny tails probably require a little bit of explanation. I mean, they're little phone charms. But it's actually come back into fashion lately in Japan to have little fairy tails like clipped onto your belt or your bag. So I think that's the reason for that. This is a non-edible biscuit. This is made of plastic. So it's a little cute pink pretend biscuit of Minnie. Speaking of Minnie, Shibuya Disney Store exclusive, Minnie with Hachiko. This is actually the only bit of merch I got with Hachiko on it, actually, because I didn't actually make it to the little shop next to Hachiko while it was open. So this Minnie is 3,500 yen, so she's more expensive than Io. But look at that Hachiko, it's so adorable. The next thing probably requires a bit of backstory. So the last time I was in Japan, I took this photo of this badge that was in the Shibuya Disney Store that had the prince from Snow White on it with the phrase "never skips leg day." And I have no idea why it's got that on it. Literally no clue. But ever since then I regret not picking it up, because every time I see that prince, I think of that, and it's just absolutely hilarious to me. So anyway, acrylic stand. You can't really read it on the camera, but yeah. The base on it, the base part just says the thing never skips leg day. I don't know why he apparently doesn't skip leg day. I don't have a clue, but I saw this was in the Disney Fantasy Shop in Tokyo Station for 1,690 yen. Yeah, it has to be a meme, right? This range basically had a bunch of princes with phrases on them. I know when I was last there, when I saw that when I saw this for the first time, there were ones with hands from Frozen that said like, "Put your hands in the air." So a lot of them are puns. I'm just like, every time I see him, my brain just immediately fills in, he never skips leg day. I can't take him seriously anymore. Right. We're almost done with the Disney box. See all these prices is making you feel sorry for me, right? Well, you can't really feel sorry for me. I did this to myself. So, it is, or is soon going to be, the 55th anniversary, I think, of the Aristocats. Hence a fair bit of Aristocat stuff around, and not just Marie stuff. We've already passed into 100k yen territory. Well, yeah, we kind of did that with Mini Kalla. Although I should mention I actually got Mini Kalla tax-free, so she didn't actually cost me quite that much. So there, I went to this collab cafe, specifically a Marie collab cafe. And speaking of additions to things I bought, I have a mug. You could buy this if you were buying one of the hot drinks at the cafe. It's pretty adorable. It's very pink though. Once again, I really wish that Marie merch wasn't quite as pink as it was. It's got Marie on one side and it's got Duchess and Thomas O'Malley on the other. It's also got a really weird shaped handle. But I think it's relatively comfortable if you sort of hold it like that. I'm glad it's got this base that sticks out a bit because, as you know, I'm very good at knocking cups over. Yes, music notes because we're working on our scales and our arpeggios. Coaster that was available to buy if you got one of the cold drinks. There were two variants. I got this one with Marie all over it. The other variant had the same Marie design as the front of that mug. And yeah, I don't remember how much these cost. They don't say it on them. We have a little cardboard coaster with Berlioz on it. This I got for free by posting to social media. This is just one of those cardboard coasters that you get at a lot of collab cafes. And then we've got the bonus for booking in advance, which is this little clear file with a postcard in it. So that's the Disney stuff down. Which means now I can move the box I've been moving those up into up there, move the box that these were in over into that position. And now I can start filling up another box. Oh no, wait, I missed something. I missed something out. I put it next to me because I was intending on showing it. This was also from Tokyo Disneyland. And this, no, not the headphones, those were from the plane. It's an eye mask in a little pouch. Because I regretted not having one on the flight over. And I don't have the price on this because I used it. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys pick which section you want to see next. Do you want to see Mofu-san, Pokemon, or Twisted Wonderland? Just to pick 3 of the bags that are over there. Which of those would you like to see? There's slightly more different bags over there. Roll a d6. Well, if I'm rolling a d6, I might as well say more things than that. Well, if you guys aren't going to choose, though, I'm just going to pick the one that's easiest to get to right now. Which is going to be Musicom. If you haven't seen Musicom, it's these adorable cats. I went to 2 Musicom stores. One in Tokyo Station and one in Sapporo. And I've also got some Musicom stuff from other places. Like this gacha. So, okay, let's open that up. It's just a cat wearing a hat that's shaped like a pear. This gacha was probably like 400 yen, I think. I don't think it was a 500. It also seems to come with a little stand to help it stand up. I don't know what foot that's supposed to attach to or anything. Maybe it's supposed to... I don't know. Oh, maybe it goes on the tail there. There we go. It doesn't help him stand up on the fabric I've got on here, though. Mofu reminds you of the teddy bear character. Yeah, well, yeah, because, yeah, teddy bears are Mofu. They're fluffy. What else is in the Muffy Sand bag? I have this little cat who is absolutely a mood. I also like to cocoon myself in blankets. This came from Surugaya, one of the second-hand stores. It's 1,200 yen. I think this was Surugaya anyway. Yeah, definitely Surugaya and not Lashinban. But yes, adorable and a mood. Did I get any Precure or Sakura gachas? Not a gacha, but there is some Sakura stuff. Right, now we're into the stuff I actually got at the Musicom store. Oh, apparently I've gathered 2 things. Guess they're stuck to one another. Right. Little station master kitty. He's adorable. Look at his little whistle. He is 1,870 yen. Adorable. Completely adorable. Socks. These have the cat dressed as the killer whale, hugging a penguin. Shoe sizes and things are in centimeters in Japan. And my feet are on the high end of this. But I did try on some in this size from the Pokemon Center and they fit, so that means I can buy the cute socks. Because the bigger your feet are, the less cute the socks are. Yeah, I can't remember what this one's name is, because I know the shark one is Samenyan. But I don't remember what orca is in Japanese. These 2 were free gifts when I spent money at the Musicom store. They're like little Ziploc bags. I think there's like 2 or 3 in each of these. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for, but they were free. A purchase that I don't have the stuff for to tell you how much it is, but it's a little watch. I'm a little fascinated because there were so many days, because I was mostly wearing dresses and skirts, that I didn't have pockets. I didn't have pockets, and it was really annoying me having to get my phone out of my bag all the time to check the time, so I bought this. Just clipped it onto the outside of my bag so that I could get the time more easily. Maybe I should have just bought an actual watch. Right, that's the Mofu-san store. But then we also have these guys. I won these in the crane games. Yes, female clothes do need more and bigger pockets, and I need to do some sewing and just put pockets in all of my skirts. But yes, I won these in the crane games. No, I don't know how much it cost me. They were 100 yen a try. Yeah, little penguin, a little octopus. How long did I spend on the crane games? Not as long as some of my friends. And some of the things I aimed for, I did not succeed in. How much did I lose? I don't want to talk about it. They're very squishy. They're very, very satisfying to squish these. I actually got this one, like, I think it was night 2. We'd gone out for food and we're coming back really late, but then we stopped at an arcade and I won this one. So I think this one took me less than this one did. Right, so that's the Mofu-san bag emptied. Actually, speaking of the arcades, here's a prize figure. I didn't win this in the arcade. No, I don't want to talk about how much money I put into this machine to fail to win this. I bought it for a lot less money than I wasted on it. 1,580 yen from Lashinban. So this is Renka Lee from Macross Frontier. And I love her. Yes, she's very cute. And I've only opened this box to stuff small things into it to save on space in my luggage, so let's actually open her up. But yeah, she's wearing like a steampunk outfit and she's got cat ears. Needed this. And I just dropped her on the floor. Sorry, Renka. That base is cute. Yes, plus a whole bunch indeed. I must have put at least. Oh no, actually I don't want to think about it. At least 3,000 yen into the machine before I gave up. There we go. This cane keeps scratching the base. Look at her, isn't she adorable? There was more than one Macross Frontier figure in the crane games, but I wanted this one. There was another figure I tried and failed at, but I only put 500 yen into that. That was a sort of chibi figure of Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries, which I put the 500 yen in so that I could get the extra play, and then didn't move it at all, and I was like, okay, I'm just not going to put more into that, because that would be a bad idea. Right, what to go for next? Let's go for this one. So, Can I do the can I can I do the song? Yes, I can. Nyan 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 ni hao nyan, gorgeous, delicious, the culture. There you go. Are you happy now? Right. Now I mentioned earlier when I was talking about the Mockus and things that we went to Sapporo. We went up there for the Snow Festival. There's a lot of merch available at the Snow Festival. And this is trying to escape. So this is an acrylic stand of basically the image they did in the snow for slime. You didn't expect me to actually do the Nyan Nyan rounds. But yeah, this was pretty impressive. This was the big snow sculpture that the Japanese Defense Force did this year. But yeah, there was a bunch of merch. I wanted to get the smaller keyring version of this, but it was sold out. But it was really impressive thing to see. I mean, all of the snow things were. Speaking of slime, it's a snowman that's made of 2 Rimmeries. Oh, I didn't say how much the acrylic stand was. That's 3,300 yen. And this little plush, 2,200. It's cute. Cute and exclusive again. I like cute and exclusive stuff. Right. Here's where birds come in. There we go. This is a fridge magnet. I know it looks like a badge, but it's a fridge magnet. This is a fridge magnet for the Snow Festival, and it's got the Shimonaiga, I think it is called. The little round bird. And it's got a snowman. And that doesn't have a price on it. Nope. So I can't tell you how much that was. How many magnets does my fridge currently have? Probably about 15 or so. Speaking of the Shimanga, look at him. So round. See, you wanted bird merch after all. Bird. I don't think this has the price on it either. Nope. It's got beans in it, so it's fun to squish. Very nice. Oh dear, Ethel. Oh dear. You'd like to throw it. No. The poor little round thing that's very ball shaped. Why would you throw it? I don't know if you can hear this one already, because it's a little bell. It's a Shimanga again. But this time it's a bell. It's also a phone strap. Also no price written on it. But yes, it's a good burb, or indeed a good bob, because it's round. Therefore it's a bob. And the last thing I got up in Hokkaido, this is a haiku strap. They had a bunch of these, because I believe they're all members of the Karasuno volleyball team with things from the area. So we have corn. Nishinoya and corn. Once again, no price on it. I intended to get more Haikyuu stuff, but I didn't actually end up doing it. There was actually a collab shop near Tokyo Tower that I didn't end up making my way to. I didn't see Tokyo Tower the entire trip, which was weird. Right, that's the Sapporo bag. I feel we should do Pokemon next. Which is, I think, like the second largest section after Disney. Not even. No, I didn't see Tokyo Tower from the train, which is weird because I'm pretty sure 5 years ago I saw it from the airport monorail, or possibly the train we got on after that. But I didn't see it at all this trip. Oh well. Going up Tokyo Tower is going to have to be kicked down to the next trip. So, Pokemon Center. We went to a bunch. I don't even remember which one this is from, but it's a little... Oop, nope. It's very reflective. Let's actually open this up. So this is a little figure of Rika and Clodsire, because I love Clodsire. You're going to see a lot of Clodsire in this section, by the way. A lot of Clodsire. Reasonable bit of Rika. Oh, they're actually two separate figures. Two separate figures. This is a very solid Clodsire. Very solid. They're adorable. Speaking of Rika and Clodsire, clear file. This is actually a clear file set. The other side's got Larry on it. Larry and Kamala. Oh, I didn't do the price for the figure, and I threw it over there already, and I don't think the price is on it anyway. So yeah, 2 clear files. Obviously, I got it for the Clodsire. Larry is a great bonus. Speaking of Clodsire, Nanoblock Clodsire. He made of blocks. I've actually made this already. So, get it in. Nanoblock Clodsire. They are very, very small pieces. Very, very small. Kind of fiddly. You also end up with a bunch spare at the end. You get like a spare copy of every single block. The 1x1s are super, super tiny and really easy to lose. As it shows on the thing, it comes with extra bits to make the spikies spike. You can just sort of make him go spiky. Derpy and cute indeed. That's why I like Clodsire. He's so derpy and cute. So round and squishable. All of the best things. Speaking of Clodsire. Clodsire and Quagsire. Because they brought out a set of things that were Pokemon that look similar. So these have got little magnets in their cheeks that make them squish together. So they had things with like Alolan Vulpix and regular Vulpix and like Diglett and Wiglet and things like that, I think. Nope, doesn't have a price on it. I like it that they squish together like that. I also have another Clodsire that's that size. I won him in a crane game. This was fun because I exhausted all of the 100 yen coins that I had on me, then went to go convert a whole bunch more notes into coins, and then I got him on the next try. So I just had a whole lot of 100 yens left over, which I think those were the ones I then threw into the machine to try and win from the ranker figure. But yeah, it's a good Clodsire, and it is slightly different to the other one. It is slightly different to the other one. This one's got his mouth open. It's slightly bigger. How many crane games did I play? As I said, not as much as some of my friends. But it's fun to play in the arcades. Is that all the Clodsires? No, it isn't. When I said I'd bought some socks in that size to try, Clodsire socks. It turns your feet into Clodsire with a little whooper on top of it. So these are the socks that I got to ensure that I was able to wear that size of socks, because I was going to want these anyway because they had Clodsire on them. But I also bought cute socks in the larger size. So as I said, they had this whole range of Pokemon that look similar. Socks that smile back, yes. So these ones were available in the larger 25 to 27. So one sock's got a Alolan Vulpix on it, and one sock's got a regular Vulpix on it. Adorable. Love adorable socks. What else have we got in here? A little keychain Pikachu from Pikachu Sweets over in Ikebukuro at Sunshine City. So it's just a little waiter Pikachu. Because a lot of the Pokemon centers I went to didn't actually have their exclusive Pikachus. But so I only ended up with one exclusive Pikachu, and that's this one. They had 3 different ones you could get at Pikachu Sweets, but this was like one of our last days and I was running out of space. And of course, I couldn't not get my boy Handcam to celebrate Rex from the Pearl streams. This is the Pokemon Fit brand because they fit in the palm of your hand. Doesn't have a price on the label either. But look at him, he's cute. Yes, the goodest of boys. Rex is a good boy. I actually intended to pick up, and I really should remember to just buy things when I see them and I want them. Because there was another Pokemon fit I wanted that I saw in one Pokemon Center and then didn't see again. This was a blind box figure. It's one of the remint ones. It says the Growlithe from completely forgotten the one, but from Legends Arceus. This is because a friend bought the full box because he wanted to guarantee getting the one he wanted. So I got this one off of him because yes, Hisui, yes, Hisui and Growlithe. Yep, and I know the battery's in the red. There's a second battery. It's fine. It's fine. There's a second battery. We're gonna run this until the battery runs out, and then I'm gonna swap batteries. I'm gonna build this. It's a little diorama. Did my friend get what he wanted? Yes. Because the thing about the blind boxes in Japan is that if you buy, most of the time, if you buy a full box, you're guaranteed one of everything. Basically, so if there's one that you desperately want beyond $, or if you want to guarantee the full set, you can just do that. Which is kind of nice. I think this one goes here. This one goes here. There we go. Hisui and Growlithe. It's very cute. I've got a few of these Pokemon remint things from... I got a couple on previous visits, and I've picked up some at conventions too. But I've never, like, bought an entire box because I just want to risk it. Ooh. I am actually missing a thing in here. This is a free sticker I got at Pikachu Sweets. This is from Gacha. It's a Pawmot, I think? There should also somewhere, but apparently not in this bag, so I may have misplaced it. I got the little sushi one, whose name I can't remember right now. I was aiming for Clodsire. There was a Clodsire in this gacha, and I didn't get it. And I probably should have gone harder on the gacha to try and get the Clodsire. But I ended up with this Pawmot and two of the sushi ones. I gave one of them to a friend. Speaking of gacha type stuff that I was aiming for a Clodsire on, this Pikachu came out of a bath bomb. Oh, right. Are we out of battery now? Or was that the timer? Yeah, this Pikachu came out of a bath bomb. Do I have any plans for Mini Kalla? Yep. I'm gonna be making her cute clothes and costumes. That's the plans. Right, so that is all of the Pokemon stuff, I think. Unless there's some hiding in another bag somewhere. The bath bomb that Pikachu came out of was very, very yellow. As it turns out, the back of the bath bomb thing did say that all of the bath bombs were yellow, which is probably a good thing, because if they were all coloured to the Pokemon that was in the middle of them, I'm not sure I would have wanted a Clodsire bath bomb. Right, let's vaguely return to Disney. Let's do Twisted Wonderland. So, this doesn't have a price on it either. It's a pen. It's a pen that looks like Fellows staff. This came from the animated Ikebukuro. Yes, Ernesto's Foxhead staff, but as a pen. I think it's a pen. It might actually be for touch screens. It might not actually be an actual pen. Give me a sec. And no, it is an actual pen. I just thought it was cute. It's a magic stick, not a bonk stick, Avril. That would be Yunel's hammer, which you could also get, but I only got the staff. There was a lot of blind box and blind bag twist stuff that I could have got in that animate, and that I decided not to, because I didn't want to buy the entire box and I didn't want to miss. Any stick can be a bonk stick. This is the truth. This is the truth. What else have we got? Ah, yes. So most of my Twisted Wonderland stuff came from either Surugaya or Lashinban. So the second-hand stores. So here we have a tiny acrylic stand of Jack. It can also be a keyring. 180 yen. Love the second-hand stores. You have to spend a lot of time searching for stuff in there, but you get some good stuff at good prices. Unless your character is like the most popular one, in which case the prices are not going to be so good. We have whatever this is. It looks like it's a charm, but it's Jack. There we go. I'm gonna take it out of its thing because that's too shiny for the camera. But this was 380 yen. Also from Lashinban. Here we go. I've just discovered it has a stand at the back, so you can just stand it up like a photo frame. All right, see you, card. So yeah, a little tiny plastic photo frame that can also hang from things. I picked up so much small Jack stuff like this, so much. I mean, I guess I did get some cards, but not gaming cards. I feel like there's some more in here. That's another Jack. Yep. Mostly Jacks, one train. All of them 220 yen. I think these are the sort of cards that come with like the wafer biscuits. But yeah. Almost all of my Twisted Wonderland stuff is Jack, except for the few bits that are Professor Train. Well, actually, I did buy one card for a game for myself. So I got the SSP Leona for the Weishwartz Blau set because I have the Ruggy and the Jack. Because I pulled the Ruggy and bought the Jack, so 7,500 yen for this card. How's my deck coming along? Which one? Sorry, card. I think that's all the cards, by the way. 39, 34. I've seen more expensive. I've bought more expensive. I guess it's not quite as bad because the SSP doesn't actually have a voice actor sign on it. By Schwartz. Once again, which deck? I'm currently working on a deck for Macross Delta, because that came out in English towards the end of last year. Back to less expensive things. 180 yen. This is one of I think they're called Shijikis. I could be wrong about that. That could be something entirely different. It's a little board with a picture on it. Yeah, card prices can get really insane. We saw, because all the higher priced cards like this are all in like showcases, and you have to actually get someone to come over and get it out for you. There were some cards in those cases that were a lot more expensive than that. There was one because there's a ReZero set that came out recently where some of the cards are hand signed. And I don't remember what the number was on the hand signed RAM, but it was very high, and the real card was not in the showcase. It was somewhere a lot more secure. Small Jack plush. 1,650 yen. It's in the birthday outfit that we got we got last year. So yeah, I got that. And it doesn't look derpy like some of the mini plushies of Jack do. Not Jack this time. Tiny little figure of Professor Train. 660 yen. Let's get him out of there because it's very, very shiny right now. He sits. Well, he attempts to sit. I thought this was quite cute. I realized that maybe I should have bought some Crowley merch, because then maybe he wouldn't have made me use so many of my keys on him. Got a little rubber strap of also Jack. 900 yen. That's from Suragaya, I believe. What else have we got? Large, heavy, mostly metal keychain. Jack's outfit from the Bean event. Oop. We're getting a lot out of this low battery, aren't we? So this was 280 yen. Ooh, Beanstay Jack. It's a very hefty keychain. There's still more Jacks in this bag. And a little acrylic keychain. 480 yen. This art is adorable, isn't it? Look at him hugging that little wolf as well. I believe this. I think there might be a base in here for him to stand on, maybe. Oh, maybe not actually. I'm gonna open this up. I want to see what this is. I basically went into Lashinban or Suragaya found the Twisted Wonderland section, found the Jack section, and I didn't buy everything that was there. There was a lot more there. Okay, it looks like it comes with 2 pieces. And they look like maybe there should be a base to make it an acrylic stand, but it didn't include that. Speaking of things that come in 2 pieces, 220 yen. And it looks like you're pulling on the gacha. I'm going to use this as a charm for gacha pulls. If you open this up, there's Jack. I can use this. This is going to stay in this room. This is going to get used for when I'm trying to get Jack cards. Although maybe it won't work because this clearly isn't the SSR coffin. But shh. We've got a little acrylic stand of Jack in his PE uniform. 480 yen. Yep. Got something I dropped on the floor. Also a little acrylic stand, also the same price, but the Fairy Gala event outfit. Can badge at the Beans event outfit. And I'm like, I thought I bought a whole load of can badges. Maybe I just didn't buy a whole load of can badges for Jack. Although I feel like I bought more can badges than this for Jack, so who knows where those went. Yeah, 220 yen. This one was from K-Books. I bought a lot of small things in Surugaya and Slash and Ban and K-Books, and I shouldn't be allowed to wander around them on my own. One more thing from K-Books, actually. It's a little figure. 660 yen. I'm going to open this up. Got a little base. Little base, little figure. Pretty decent little figure for £3.46, yeah. Which way around do you go? You do go this way around. The pegs on the base do not want to go into the spaces on the feet. Apparently that part comes off. There we go. Now he can stand. Little 3D Jack. Yeah, that's apparently everything in that bag. I'm pretty sure there were more can badges, which means I concealed them inside something. So I guess we'll find them as we go along. Let's... I moved a bag and another bag sort of tried to fall over. Alright. Let's go to the other bag full of can badges and charms, which is the Atome Games section. So, how much stuff is left in terms of percentage? Maybe about 25% now? In terms of volume, anyway. There's a lot of little things, though. Yeah. Fairly large acrylic stand. Luke from Tears of Themis. 2,530 yen. I think I've got this. I think I got this at Stellarworth. Yeah, Stellarworth, which is specifically a Tome game shop. It was a. I remember it being a really great treasure trove of like art books and things 5 years ago, but they've moved since and the shop's smaller, and there wasn't very much. I got that. There's definitely some more Tears of Themis stuff in here. Yep. Can badge. Doesn't have the price on it. That was from a different store. I don't actually play Tears of Themis very much anymore. But I like Luke, or Raven, as all of his stuff will say. On a related note, these were blind bag badges, and it was great because actually there was a separate thing for each of the 4 love interests so that you knew what boy you were getting. So I got this badge, which is the one I wanted, and probably fairly obviously why. And I got this one, which is also cute but not as good. I don't think I actually have this card in the game, but I do have this card. That might be all of the Tears of Themis stuff. But we'll find out. Once again, with time spent in Lashenban and Suragaya. Big can badge of Eon from Radiant Tail. This little fabric coaster. And a smaller badge. 220, 220, 380. Look, he's got little puppy ears and a tail on this one. I still haven't played any more routes aside from Eon's, so I bought his stuff. Yeah, this was the section when I was like, I wish I had finished more games so that I knew who my favourites were. But in terms of games I have finished that I know who my favourite is, Impey Barbicane from Code Realize. I think I've only got one thing for him. Yeah. Just the one badge. 250 yen for him. This is where all the can badges are. They're in the Atome game section. Couple of badges for Elliot March from the Hanakuni no Alice series. 280 yen, 330 yen. Camera timer, yep. I keep expecting this this battery to... Oh, there we go. Battery's gone. No, wait, it hasn't. No. Battery is too low to go into live view mode now. So I'm gonna have to swap batteries. While I do that, I'm also gonna take a break for more water. So I will be right back. And I'm back with a fresh battery and a fresh glass of water. Right, where were we? More Otome game stuff. Can badge and a little keychain. Oop. The focus is off again. Benkei from what was the game called? I've forgotten what the game was called. I haven't actually finished Benkei's route yet. I really need to do it. But I couldn't actually find any merch for the route we did on stream. Birashana was the game that was up. I couldn't find any merch for the route that we were doing on stream, so he's probably more popular. But I got a couple of pieces for Benkei. Speaking of games I haven't finished yet, but I am working on some Jack Jan stuff. Little Kisa, 220 yen. Suzu in his outfit from the autumn performance, 380 yen. And Shirota Senpai's outfit from the winter performance, 880 yen. As I said, I can't decide which of these two is my favorite right now. So, yeah, I got some merch for Kisa. Yes, I will beat them eventually. I am going to work really hard on getting caught up on my Otome games this year. Because then I'll know who my favorite is to buy merch of. No, that's a terrible reason to want to do that. That's a terrible reason. What a terrible reason, Kalla. So the other stuff I got at Stellarworth was a bunch of blind bags. These are all 500 yen each. Two of these are Cafe Enchante, and two of them I can't remember. We'll find out together, I guess. So one of my Cafe Enchante ones was Camus, and the other one I got. Why is his name completely escaping my brain right now? Also, how did I open the two Cafe Enchante ones together without looking? Oh, why can't I remember your name, sir? Googling. Because it's bothering me. Rex. Mr. Rex, that was his name. These are, I think, blind bags for like the Ultimate Cafe, I think. Or maybe they're cafe themed just because it's Cafe Enchante, actually. Right, what was the other series again? Ah, yeah. Cupid Parasite. So we've got Raoul. And Ryuki. Ryu something. Why is my brain failing me right now? But yeah, these were cute, and maybe I should have bought more of them. But also, what am I going to do with them? There were a lot more blind bags that you could get, but these were the ones for the games I'd actually played. Which is why, as I said, I need to be more caught up. Right, that's the Otome games bag down. Let's go for the Hanakimi bag. So, when I went with my friend, what am I going to do with half this stuff? Well, the can badges, I have display stuff for those. The same way I have displays for my Disney pins. So I've got these fabric hangings that I can attach them to for display. I can do the same thing with the keychains as well. I just need a safety pin. So I found when we went to Ikebukuro and we're going to Sunshine City, I saw this ad for something that I did not know was on, which was an art exhibition for Hanazakari no Kimetachie, or For You in Full Blossoms, which is my favorite manga of all time. So yeah, they had an exhibition. It was, I don't know if it was 25 years or 30 years of the author's art, and it was really cool. And it's probably a good thing that it was late on into the trip, because otherwise I would have bought everything in the shop at the end of that exhibition. This is a clear file, double-sided. Does have the price, 495 yen. But yes, the amount that I screamed when I saw that this existed. They had a video in there because they're making an anime. There's an anime coming out, and I did not know that either, so I was very excited there. This is another set of clear files. This is 2 clear files. It's 990 yen. I can't actually open it. It doesn't fold out like the Rika and Larry ones, so just a second while I open this up so I can see the other side. At least clear files are flat and easy to store. Oh, that's cute. Ah, yeah, the other side's got great art on it too. I think these are all pieces of art that were on the manga volumes, either as covers or as chapter header pages. What else did I get at the Hanakimi store? This little folder for storing postcards. Yes, the toast run indeed. So once again, existing art. You can apparently store 30 postcards in this, so this will be good for art stuff that I've bought for other things. And on a related note, somewhere... Oh. The postcards are not in here, which means the postcards are hiding somewhere else. So there should have also been postcards. There's this bookmark I got with my ticket. It's got a number on it. He's not my absolute favourite, but I do like him. And it's blank on the other side. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's 30 years of Hisaya Nakajo's art. It was mostly Hanakimi, and then a few other things at the end. I got a pass case. I already have like 3 pass cases. Oh, I didn't do the prices on those other things, did I? Can I even see the price on the postcard book? I can't see it. But 1,760 yen for the pass case. It's got a little art card in it. I have too many pass cases. I got this. It's a bag. Tote bag. But it's got Mizuki's Sano and Nakatsuki. And also Yujiro. This was the only bit of merch I found with Yujiro on it. Yujiro is adorable. And this was 2,970 yen. But yeah, I wonder where the postcards ended up. I guess I'll find them at some point. Yep, timer. Nope, the timer is a thing of the camera itself. We have these, which are little mini wall scrolls. Which don't seem to have their price on them. Mini wall scroll. It's so tiny. Compared to all the other wall scrolls I own, these are ridiculously tiny. I have no idea where I'm gonna put these. Hey, maybe Mini Kalla can have these because they'll be the size of normal. They'll be the size of normal wall scrolls for her. Keyrings for all three members of the main trio. Am I going to have to make a mini room for Mini Kalla? Probably. No idea where I'm going to do that though. But yeah, I liked these because they've got their initial with. I think these have like actual little flowers in them. I don't know if they're real flowers. They might be fake flowers. But it's like flowers embedded in there. Cute. 1,870 yen each. Yeah, I was mostly buying small stuff. I kind of regret not getting the art book. But I did get those art cards, which who knows where they've gone right now. And last thing out of there, this tin contains tea. I don't know what sort of tea, but it contains tea. And I like tea. If I translate the back of this, it'll probably actually tell me what's in it. Let's have a look. It's black tea with lemongrass, lemon peel, lemon myrtle, and cardamom. It's very lemony. I'm going to open it up and smell it. I'm assuming it'll be bags in here. Oh. Maybe I'm not going to open it up completely. Okay, I can smell it through the bag. Smells good. And also it's a cute tin, even after I get rid of it. Get rid of it? No. Even after I drink all the tea. I guess get rid of the tea. That's what I was thinking there. Yeah, I do wonder where those face cards ended up, but I guess we'll either find them or we'll not. Let's have a smaller bag. The Kamen Rider store. I can never usually get much Kamen Rider merch because the two Kamen Rider series I care about are from like over 10 years ago. but it's the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider. So there's merch for like everything at the moment. So I've got an acrylic stand of Kabuto and of Kiva, because they're my Kamen Riders. And then keychains for Kiva and Ixa. They didn't have one of these for Kabuto, not in stock, I don't think, so that's why there isn't a Kabuto one of these as well. But yeah, Kamen Rider store. That was in Tokyo Station. Do these have prices? Not that I can see. Okay, these do. These say that they're 1,500 yen. The keychain. Oh, wait! It's not just a keychain. It's a phone stand. Wait, how does that work? Let's get Ixa to hold my phone. So apparently, it goes like that. Oh yeah, it works. Who knew that was actually going to be useful? Not me. I just went, ooh, Ixa. We're getting low on bags finally. Let's go for the bag that's been set next to me the whole time, which is the Kuji bag. So I said there was some card captor Sakura. There was a whole Kuji. This is the B prize. It's a jewelry box. Now I have opened this before because I put stuff in here to take up less space in my bag. And I don't think there's anything still in here. But it's a leathery fabric with a design etched into it. So this is the clear box, because there was also a box for Catch You Catch Me, because they're all themed to the openings. Yeah, this one's clear card. There was stuff for all of it. But yeah, there's nothing in here now. There's also a mirror in the lid, but you guys aren't going to get to see that. I mean, there is silica gel in here. But this transported like a bunch of my can badges. Because anything that could be opened up to store can badges inside was. But yes, it's a cute jewelry box. Yeah, my first 3 pulls on that Kuji got me that B prize and 2 D prizes. So the D prizes were acrylic stands. And there were 6 to choose from. There we go. There were 6 to choose from. So 2 from the first half of the original one with the Clow cards, 2 with the Sakura cards, and 2 with the clear cards. I got the 2 Clow card ones. So let's open up this one. Oh, I hadn't realized. I knew that there's a bit in there that I shouldn't throw away. There's a base. I knew that these had a picture of Sakura on the other side. But what I hadn't realised, and I'll show you in a second, well, one, the base looks like the Clow card circle, so I'm assuming the one for the Sakura cards would be that circle, and the one for the clear cards would be that circle. But yeah, this rotates. And on the other side, she's in her outfit that she used to catch the card that's on the other side. So the little one should have, yeah, her Alice in Wonderland dress. I hadn't realised that until like right now. Yeah. It spins. Let's reset this. Yeah, I did do some more pulls on that Kuji. Once again, I feel like I'm missing things. This is C prize. So it's a bag charm, so you can wrap the chain around your bag. And this came in 3 varieties as well, and I got the Catch You Catch Me dress. There was one for Platina and one for Clear, so the first openings for each of those seasons. My favourite opening dress from Cardcaptor Sakura is from the second opening though, which sadly wasn't represented here. But yeah, I'm sure there should be some H prizes somewhere. This is when I realised that there's a whole bunch of stuff that is just concealed somewhere else. Continuing with the Kuji. No, wait, no, there's the other prize, F prize. I knew there was one around. All of the prizes for this Kuji were all really good. Because usually when you go into the low prizes, it's like keychains and things. But these were all pretty decent stuff. Because this is the lowest prize I've shown you, and this is a full-on 10. This is one of the things that wasn't opened up to have stuff shoved inside it. But yeah, this was another choice of like 3, I think. I don't have the designs for the other ones, but I got the one that's got Kiro and Spinel and the rabbit that I don't care about. I feel bad for saying that. There's something in here, it's probably silica gel. It's silica gel. Yeah, a little tin to store things in. Another Kuji that I pulled on, a Gundam Seed one. I pulled on it specifically aiming to get this. It's a tiny little glass with Haros on, because I like Haros. There were other glasses with mechs on them, but I like Haros. And this glass has survived. Hooray! Yeah, little Haro glass. So it's not actually designed for the design to be seen from the outside. It's designed to be seen through the glass, as it displays on the box there. But yeah, I pulled specifically for this. I got a few other things in the bargain. H prize. It's an acrylic keychain. And 2 Fs. Little towels. At least one of these is going for it is going to a friend who likes Gundam. Yeah. Yeah, glass design designed to be seen through the water rather than through the air. Yeah, exactly. I also can't remember how much each of those tickets were. The Cardcaptor ones were, I think, 880 yen each. And then the other Kuji that I pulled on, which was reduced in the store I pulled it on, actually. So this is another side of Neoport. Now Neoport are a VTuber agency that was founded by Shibuya Hao, I believe. So the stuff in this QG is all Shibuya Hao and Shirayuki Reed, who I know from Apex tournaments. So this is the F prize. It's a clear see-through artboard thing. So we've got Shirayuki Reed there. So these ones were 300 yen each, and I really should have just bought out the rest of the QG. I kind of wanted the plushies. I didn't successfully get the plushies. But there's a Shibuya Hao to match with Shirayuki Reed. Those were the first two I got, and I was like, okay, I'm happy with that because they match. But then I pulled on it some more times. And so we've got, if this will come out of its box, acrylic stand, Shirayuki Reed again. That was the E prize. G prize, can badges. As I said, most QGs, the smaller prizes are kind of not great. That was a can badge and a sticker. And why is this all the pirate art? There's like 3 different arts in this QG. And yet, everything I got has pirate art on it. And I got a duplicate. So yeah, I think I used all of my QG luck on the other two and not on this one. Arr, indeed. Arr. Right. There's one more main category and then there's just everything else. Did they know that I wanted to play however? Ah, yes. Right. So, we're back to things that are not going to fit in the camera view. World scroll. Hollow Stars. This is from a collab they did with a spa, I believe. This is 4,480 yen, and yes, this fit in my case. It went in diagonally, but it fit in the case. This is the only big wall scroll I bought. B2, I believe? Which I knew would fit in my case, but barely. And there's some more Hollow Stars stuff. There's this small signboard for Shein from the HoloLive Super Expo. That's 1,980 yen. I got that at the same place I got the wall scroll at, which was the Lashinban in Ikebukuro. Yep. Yeah. The other thing I got at that Lashinban was this really adorable can badge of Astel. 380 yen. He looks like a plushie. And anyway, speaking of Shein and Astel, the HoloLive store in Tokyo Station had the Valentine's merch, which I hadn't gotten around to ordering online yet. And that was all stuff for Shein, Astel, Rio, and Izuru. So I have the Shein and Astel. I wanted to say teddy bears, but I think they're cats. or possibly dogs. They've got pointy ears. What was the damage on those? It doesn't say how much they are. Acrylic stands. Yep. Camera. Can badges. Just everything Sheehan and Astel from that lineup. Including blind bags. I only bought 2, so I could easily have missed. However, yeah, these are tiny bromides. So I got, nope, it's the other way around. Sheehan. And Astel. As in, well, these are basically the things that you're buying in Sakura Wars, really, aren't they? They're just little pictures. And I think these comes no, sorry, they're not bromides. They're checkies, technically. So they're designed to look like little Polaroids. But yeah, successfully. That was a blind bag success, that one. Bought 2, grabbed my 2 boys. We count that as a success. That's everything in the Hololive bag. Although there is actually another Hololive thing somewhere here. It just didn't make it into the Hololive bag. So let's go for this box. Ah, right. I found the small sushi Pokemon. It was hiding. It was hiding inside this Blue Archive deck box. I like Shun. Shun's one of my favorites. And I needed more deck boxes. But I only ended up buying 1. I also got a pack of sleeves, even though I don't need more sleeves. I have far too many sleeves. That's even no Prince Emma sleeves for the starter deck I got for Weichfeld's Blau for Utene Prince Emma, so... Oh. 450 yen for the sleeves, and because I unwrapped the box, I have no idea... I have no idea how much the box was. But I had to unwrap it because I needed to store things in it. I bought a CD. This is Rinukin. He's a singer and also a VTuber. This case is empty because the CD is in my PC at the moment for me to listen to it. This was, I believe, 2,500 yen. It's a whole album. Yeah, he's a member of Strawberry Prince, which is a group, and I only really care about Rinukin. What else is in here? A little bean plushie. A virus from Great Ace Attorney. I wanted to get the Sherlock to go with her, but they didn't have the Sherlock. This was from the Capcom store in Shibuya. Yes. Objection. I could have bought more Phoenix Wright stuff, but I only bought this and one other thing. That other thing being... Oh wait. Does the bean have a price on it? No, the bean does not have a price on it. The other thing I bought will not make any sense to anyone who's only up to where I'm up to streaming. But anyone who knows further of Phoenix Wright games may recognize these. This does actually have a price on it. It's 2,420 yen. But I saw these and I was like, oh, I need them. I need them. I need this. Because it will be hilarious if you know the reference. Because these are... This is a bag. This is a pouch. You can store evidence in here. It's a pouch that looks like bloomers. It's great. Put my decks in there. I don't think they'll fit. So this is an Ekiben, a train bento. But it's a train bento that's shaped like a train. This was very much a kid's lunch, but it was tasty. This is actually shaped like one of the robots from Shinkalion. You could get ones that were actually shaped like the actual Shinkansen trains, but this one's shaped like a transforming Shinkansen train. I like my big robots. Even though I didn't get very far in Shinkalion, I really need to go back and watch more of it. It was fun. It's train mechas. What's my favorite what's my favorite transforming mecha? Oh, that's difficult. Yeah. So this is a gacha from the Nintendo store. They were basically different parts of different controllers. So this is the button part of a GameCube controller. And it's very satisfying. What I really wanted was the ones for the N64 controller. I got 2 of these, and I got 2 exactly the same, so I gave one to a friend. This was also quite expensive for a gacha. I don't remember exactly how much, but it's very satisfying. I'm running out of space in these boxes. Ah yes, I've got a bit of a subsection here. And the subsection is called dinosaurs. So this is from a Jurassic Park gacha. That was a bunch of dinosaurs like hugging their food. This is a little Triceratops. And I feel like I should have pulled more on this gacha, because they were kind of adorable. This was 300 yen from Surigaya. And if you remember my continuing quest for that Carnotaur gacha, this is a larger version of the same Carnotaur. It is slightly squishy. Whee! It's vinyl. But it's like 4 times the size, at least, of the tiny little gacha one, and I was like, I need this. It's my little Carnotaur. Love a Carnotaur. Yes, it is fantastic. Now, I found this pop-up store for a bunch of Universal movies, And they had these adorable, like, chibi scenes from Jurassic World as badges. Sorry, Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. I got Jurassic Park ones. Look at them! They're adorable. I think they were about 440 yen each. But yeah, there was a third one that was specifically a Jurassic World one, but I like the originals better. Oh yes. Yep. Another gacha, which was a bunch of tiny plushes of dinosaurs. So this adorable, soft, pink T-Rex. I think it's a T-Rex. It's got the little arms. Little arms and no horns, so it's probably T-Rex. It's so squishy and cute. I think this was like one of the last balls that was in that gacha machine. How many fingers? It's got 3 on each hand. 3! Also, now this is out of its thing, I'm going to give this to Mini Kalla to hug. Mini Kalla likes that I have so many small plushies. Oh, I've actually got the gacha paper for this one. So that's good. So there was this gacha. I think it was like 500 yen ago. It was one of the more expensive gachas. But look, my boy Carnotaurus is in here. My boy Carnotaurus is in here. So, can I get these in the right order? So the first one I got was this one. The Boreala pelta, which is, I guess, related to the ankylosaur? It's kind of ankylosaur shaped. There is the comes in 2 pieces. Let's just put this little guy together. But yes. Obviously, this is cool, but Carnotaur. Does it come with facts? I don't... Actually, yes. It does come with facts. If you can read Japanese. But yeah. This is cool, but Carnotaur is cooler. So I kept pulling. This one comes in 3 pieces. Yeah, the text is very small. Yeah, so this is the Tarbosaurus, which also comes with a dead parasaur, apparently. Rawr. He's having a meal. And I was like, sure, that's kind of cool, but I still want the Carnotaur, or second choice, the Quetzalcoatlus. And so I pulled again. And the first piece I saw was this green tail, and I was like, oh no, it's another Tarbosaurus. But no, it isn't. That's a different green. For it is, in fact, my boy. My Carnotaurus. My favorite dino. He comes with a little base. We can get his foot in. There we go, there he is. Rawr. But yeah, I saw green and I thought I'd failed again, but no, it's because it's only his head is red. And so I stopped there because I had my boy. And I really should have done that with Clodsire. Just kept going till I got him. I got some I got some cute tea. These are tea bags with like that make it look like a cat is like having a bath. So this one is Sakura black tea and this one's green tea. Did I actually go to a cat cafe? No, I really should have done. No, I got these were in the souvenir shop on the observatory at the Metropolitan Building. I actually saw them in other places as well and didn't get them there. So I got those and some hojicha powder up there. This was like the morning of the last day. So I was like, things that are flat, things that are small and flat. Did I go to any other cafes other than the collab cafes? Went to a whole bunch of restaurants. We got some pretty decently sized meals for a lot cheaper than you get here. But yeah, mostly restaurants rather than cafes. That's that. Which means I am down to the last bag, which is an assortment of things. The first of which is one of the only Tales of things I found. This is perfume. This perfume's themed to my voice array from Tales of Zestiria. And I am denied about getting this because I don't wear perfume. But I basically just bought it as merch. And it smells decent. I think I can't remember what the scents were, and they're not actually listed on the box. I'd have to go to the website to find it, but I know that one of the scents in this is bergamot. So like Earl Grey tea. Yeah. It smells nice, and I mostly just bought it as merch. Will I wear it? Who knows? What else is in here? My cue card that I got in some sweets. Gundam 00 sticker that I got in some wafers. Oh yeah. Interesting thing that I bought also from Sailorworth. So this is a little bag in which you can put a can badge. So if I can find any of the can badges right now. So I'm gonna put one of these Jurassic Park ones in here. Because this is the right size. And you can just open this up. Shove the can badge in. Does it go behind there? I think it goes behind there. Like a tiny little eater bag. And then you can use the strap to connect it to a bag strap. And it's got little cat ears. We haven't had a Tales since Arise, no. Aside from the Graces, there was the Graces remaster that we got. The Graces remaster that we got this year. I'm assuming we're in for for a good announcement at Tales Fest this year. Because it's been a while. Congrats on finally beating Arise. I still need to play the DLC. I found the other HoloLive thing. So this was a blind bag for Regolas, which is a newer unit from there. And this is Auken. My friend pulled this and he didn't really want Au, so I bought it off him. Because she's cool. I bought a game. So this is Dokapon Up, the Usuaramuno one. I had a feeling you'd know the game after all. I was also dumb, and I was looking for the Detective Nursery game before I realized that that was digital only, and I wasn't going to find it. So I bought this. 2,480 yen. So is this basically Usuaramuno Mario Party? Because I don't know very much about this game series. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing. Not as good as Mario. Do you mean not as likely to break friendships as Mario Party? Dokapon Kingdom is better. Ah. Yes, but Dokapon Kingdom doesn't have Usuaramuno characters in it. What else have we got in here? We have an amulet that I bought as a shrine. This is for good health. Doesn't have the price on it. I think it was 1,000 yen. We have... I told myself I would buy Kingdom Hearts merch. Because I finally finished it. So this is a keychain of the Kingdom Key. I don't like the fact that it's all silver. I might paint the top part. I should have got one as good of good fortune as I needed after this. Yeah, that's true. But yeah. Keyblade keychain. I get to add a keyblade to my keys. I have a bunch of not real keys on my keychain, so this will fit in really well. What else have we got? We've got this washi tape for something called Esther Bunny. This came out of a gacha at a conveyor belt sushi place. Is it Sushiro that does that? I'm not sure. How often do I mistake them for real keys? I don't. I know which ones are my real keys. Also, by the way, my real front door key is bigger than this. Big chunky key. In here. At one of the train stations, we saw what was basically a gacha machine, but as a vending machine. And they had these Uno things, so I pulled on that. I have a copy of DOS. And this is genuinely a card game. These are actual cards. This is actually a full set of DOS cards. You could actually play a game with this. I looked up the rules and DOS is really weird. Hello, Thomas. What's the difference between DOS and Uno? A lot. I would say look up how to play it yourself. Because it's also really complicated compared to Uno. What else have we got in here? So there was a store for the game company Yostar, the ones who make Blue Archive. So I have a very large acrylic stand of Shun. This is 1,650 yen. And a little chocolate-shaped keychain for Izumi, who's another one of my favorites. They didn't have anything for my actual favorite Blue Archive character, which is Karen. But I think that's because Karen is very, very popular. Because when I was in the Blue Archive section in K-Books, I saw the prices on her merch. This keychain, 880 yen. And I thought this was perfect for Izumi because she likes eating. So this is shaped like chocolate. Will I stand it by my Blue Archive deck box? Yeah, maybe. This is a ridiculously huge acrylic stand. We are getting to the end. This was my first gacha purchase. They had gacha machines at our hotel, and I got this. It's a little coin pouch. I needed a coin pouch for all of my 100 yen coins that I was going to be using for the gachas and the arcades. So, adorable little kitty. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was 300 yen. A lot of what we've got left is gacha. My friends convinced me to pull on the Snow Miku gacha. I got Len. I'm not sure any of us got Miku. You're worried if I have enough room to store all this? So am I! I didn't realize how much I'd bought until I was getting it out to do this. Got a can badge of my waifu. Yuki from Sword Art Online. 880 yen. This is the only bit of merch for her I got. And I would usually get more. Speaking of Sword Art Online, I bought a hoodie. Trust me, this is a hoodie. So these were its animate and they're really subtle. So yeah, it's just a plain grey hoodie with "Stay Cool" on a little bit, and that's Kirito's sword from Alicization. So this is the Kirito hoodie. They had a Kirito one, they had a Yu-Gi-Oh one. That one was a black hoodie. I have a lot of black hoodies, so I got this one. That one also said "Stay Cool" on it. And then there were grey ones for Asuna and Alice. I think Asuna said "You are my hero," and Alice said "I am myself." So yeah, I got the "Stay Cool." Yes. Yes, R.I.P. Yuki, but she's fine in the games. It's fine. The other bit of Tales merch I picked up. So this is a Tales of the Rays can badge. R.I.P. Tales of the Rays. 220 yen for that. Oh. This was from the gacha vending machine as well. It's a kitty who's going to work. He's hanging from one of those handholds on the trains. The handholds I hit my head on because I'm tall for that country. Another gacha. This was a Gundam version of the waiting series that I have a lot of. Apothecary Diaries gacha. I feel like I missed. These were not the characters I was going for. So I bought this one from K-Books. So that I would have something with Jinji and Mao. Yeah, I didn't pull Mao, but I bought one with her on. I am loving Apothecary Diaries. I picked this up real late. I have these. These aren't something I bought. We went to a Tengu parade. Because it was Setsuban while we were there. We went to this Tengu parade. And they threw beans in little bags. And these are the ones I got. They got kind of crushed on the way back. Yeah, the day that I sent the picture of the bird painted on the side of a building and said the other bird that I took a picture of would be way too obvious, that's because the other bird was a Tengu. How am I finding the second season of Apothecary Diaries? I'm enjoying it. Right. We're almost done. Arcade stuff. I regret that I didn't bring my one of these cards from 5 years previously that had my progress on this game, so I just started again. This is a rhythm game with cute girls. What was it called again? Nope, that's just the card maker thing again. Yeah, these are just the girls I printed off. I didn't get anything higher than an SR, but I didn't spend very much time playing it. Unlike two of my friends who played through the entirety of Fate Grand Order Arcade while we were there. Yeah, it's a rhythm game, and you've got 3 different coloured buttons, a joystick in the middle that can go left and right, and bumpers on the side. You can earn some of those by playing, but some of those I gacha'd for. And you actually have to go to a separate machine to do the gachas and the printing. I made that machine run out of cards. I had to call someone to replenish the card printing machine. But yeah, I regret that I didn't bring my card with progress. Yeah, it is a little complicated because it's like there's the 3 colors for the notes, and you have a team of 3 girls, and you basically move them along the thing by going left and right. There's some notes where you have to push the thing across at particular times. It's a bit to get used to. We are getting very close to the end now, by the way. And I still don't know I'm still missing some of the things, so they must be hidden in a bit of the suitcase I haven't unpacked yet. But this is my fridge magnet for the entire trip. This is very much a tourist tat fridge magnet. I got this in a Saxa on the shopping street that goes up to the temple, because that is the place to get your tourist tat stuff. I wanted a fridge magnet this time with Mount Fuji on it, because we had such the amazing view of Mount Fuji from the plane on the way in. I will post pictures later. I meant to post pictures when I got back, but I couldn't exactly post them when I took them. I don't know if this really counts for the haul, but this is a glasses screwdriver set that I picked up at Daiso because I broke my glasses a little bit on the flight. I broke one of those little nose pieces. So I have this rather cool keychain set of mini screwdrivers. And a cheap ass pair of glasses that I stole the nose piece from. I'm probably going to use those for cosplay at some point. And then some more traditional. Oh yeah. By the way, the screwdriver was 100 yen from Daiso, and the glasses were 300 yen because they were from 3P. Gotta love the 100 yen stuff. Backup glasses, not really. Those aren't even vision correcting in any way. Let's back glasses friends. Right. I got myself a kendama. 2,200 yen. I want to get better at this. So if you've never seen a kendama before, it's basically a slightly more complicated ball and cap. I can cosplay as Janice, yes. You understand why I like the kendama. You understand, after all. I played as Janice when I was playing Symphonia with a friend when I was a kid. But yeah, it's basically a ball and cap, but with different sizes of cups. The biggest one's here, the next size down there, then there's one on the back. And then the last one is to get it back on the spike. I can't do the spike yet. But that's why I bought one. I did actually get one the last time I was in Japan, but it was a gacha one that was really tiny. You like Rain more than Janice. Yeah, I can understand. I played as Rain a bit too. And also in terms of traditional Japanese stuff, I got my own set of Hanafuda cards. Now I can play Koi Koi in real life. I haven't opened these and had a look at them, but I think I got the set that are the same style as the ones in Sakura Wars. How do you open this? It does not want to come out of this box. You can't believe Sakura Wars gets to play with everyone. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, it comes in a little plastic box. Yep, these look like they're the same design that I'm used to from Sakura Wars. That's good. They had another set, but the art was different. Yes, some of them you need to go out of your way. Yeah, I'm so mad that I've missed some of the things. Yep. Yeah, this is definitely the art I'm used to. Yeah. It's my boar. Wait, where's my butterfly and deer? Butterfly. There we go. Body of butterfly. April, Summer Wars is probably my favorite anime movie. It's great. Love Summer Wars. Can I get these things back in their case? Is the question. Summer Wars does always amuse me though, because it's also it's also the same it's the same story as the second part of the Digimon movie, because it's written by the same person. um, right, yeah, I do believe that's everything, except for the bits that seem to have gone temporarily missing. I bought far too much, you guys. I bought far too much. And I didn't even realize it because I was getting so I was getting so good at packing it away. Do I want the total? I know it's not accurate because I know some of those things didn't have prices on them, but go on. What's my damage drag? Tell me what the damage is. Yeah, I hope I have the HP for this as well. Also, this also took me 3 hours. Hey, at least I know that the batteries I've got will last for 3 hours of Handcam. Out of the numbers that were given, oh, less than 1,000. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you say less than you expected, but remember that this doesn't include, like, any of the Pokemon stuff and stuff like that. It's fine. I made sure I had plenty of money saved for this trip because the last time I went to Japan, I almost bankrupted myself by accident. Um, so I have literally been saving for this return trip for 5 years. Yes, the wallet can rest for now. I, I, I say the wallet can rest for now. Let's not talk about how many tabs I have open looking for more outfits for Mini Kalla. I need to learn doll sewing. Then I don't have to spend a lot of money. Then I can just use the fabric I already have. Oh yeah, you weren't here to see Mini Kalla at the beginning. Second, I'll bring it back on again. Once again, a warning for anyone who is creeped out by dolls. She's hugging that fleshy T-Rex now. Here is Mini Kalla. Obviously, I need to make her an outfit that's more accurate, but this was the best I could do in the store. And I need to make her ears. Yes! Get in thy eyes! I have tights that are like this. It's just a pity that these don't actually match her skin tone. Not that you can tell when you can't see the tops of them. But yes, she's adorable, and I'm going to make her so much stuff. she's also very expensive. Um, yeah, given the total that out of the total that Drag gave, she's over a third of that. The mini Kalla damage is 63,000 yen, and that's just her and not her clothes. Except that I got her tax free, so I didn't actually spend quite as much as that. Hooray for tax free shopping on my most expensive purchase. I didn't take as much advantage of the tax free shopping as I could have done. Mostly because I wasn't sure how much of a pain it was going to be at the airport. But it turned out we didn't have to show anything, so that's fine. But yeah, I had actually been looking at customizing a doll to be mini Kalla, but I had been looking at pull-ups, which is the dolls I've had before that are like a quarter of that price and half the size. And then, yeah, like a week before I went to Japan, a video came across my YouTube that reminded me that Dolphies exist. And that hey, you can customize them like right there in the store. So yeah, I did a lot of research in a week. Do I want the file you've made? Probably not. I am going to continue to forget how much I spent, Strag, but thank you very much. I'm going to pretend that wallet damage doesn't exist. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed my going through of my financial shame. This will be the largest haul that you will see from me. Um, because the next trip I'm going on, I have one less bag and friends who are good at stopping me buying stupid shit. My friends on this trip are really terrible at telling me I shouldn't buy things and telling me I shouldn't buy things. Look, I'm not. There isn't a series coming out soon in Weisschwartz that I'm going to buy an entire case of. I think. No, they haven't announced anything that I need that much of. Friends on this trip were encouraging me to buy. Yes, yes, they were. Although I have to say, a lot of these purchases were from times when they weren't there anyway. Because they did not want to come with me to the girly places. So, in my defense, I was left unsupervised, and the times that I was supervised by enablers. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. Yeah, thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for doing all the conversions and adding drag. As much as it hurt, thank you very much for doing it. No, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I didn't even get everything I wanted. There are things I regret not buying. But I don't think there's anything in here I regret buying. So that's fine. Um, yeah. And who knows when I'll be back in Japan anyway. Maybe in another 5 years. Anyway, yes. Thank you very much. Hopefully not 10 years after all. If it goes over 10 years, then my speaker stops working. I have to go back within the next 10 years so that my speaker still works. There's still like 500 and something yen on that thing. I'll start with Akihabara. Yeah, I didn't spend as much time in Akihabara this trip. Oh, yep, we are out of battery on that camera. My friends spent a lot more time in Akihabara because they half the time I was in Disney, or possibly more than half the time I was in Disney, they were in Akihabara. My main purchase from Akihabara was Mini Kalla. It's Doll Point Akihabara, which is in Radio Kaikan. Radio Kaikan is a very dangerous shop to walk into. Well, it's not just a shop, it's a whole 9 floors of shops, and if you're not careful, you will spend your entire day in Radio Kaikan and not see any of the rest of Akihabara. Anyway, yes. At some point, there will be videos for this trip. There's a whole bunch of videos of other trips that I still need to finish. Your entire day and budget, exactly. Kaikan is dangerous. Kaikan is going to continue to be very dangerous to me because I'm going to keep going into the Volks store and buying Mini Kalla more clothes every time I go to Japan now. More clothes, not friends. Do I need a holiday for video editing? Yes, I do. I'm so behind because I really hate editing my own voice. But I'll get to it. I'm going to get to it. The next time I go on a trip, there will be videos that go up while I'm away. I swear. But yes, thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, I don't usually do this. But if you want to watch me play video games, which is what I mostly do, please consider subscribing to the channel. And you can follow me on social media. Over there on social media and over here on YouTube in the community tab is the streaming schedule for this channel. I realize I'm pointing with my fingers and you guys can't actually see anymore because the camera's run out of battery. The next scheduled stream is Friday, 7 PM for some more Sakura Wars. Maybe we'll get to play some Koi Koi. But yes, more Sakura Wars. Hope to see you then, or another time. Once again, thank you very much for coming. And this is Kalla signing out. Bye bye. She waves, even though you can't see the hands anymore.